In the semester following the strike now, it is December 2017, we are asking you guys to submit some screenshots to make up for what would have been the milestones. So if you go to week 8 content, there's a file for milestones, and there are these 3 sort of checkpoints in class that we refer to as milestones. And the purpose of this is to fundamentally just give you guys credit for not doing your project the night before. So pre-Christmas break, because now you're coming back and you still have this course after Christmas, we are instead having you guys submit screenshots because we assumed that you wouldn't be around this week, and most of you aren't. So this would be the thing at the top of your Dropbox called the Milestone Screenshots. And here is exactly what I want. I want 3 screenshots. It might be slightly different for Depesh's sections, but I'm sure he'd still give you the credit if you said, Sloan said this is what we're supposed to do. So log into your dashboard. Now I'm in my dashboard for one of my websites, which is going to look a little different because I have all this extra stuff in there because my theme and my plugins, but that's irrelevant. I want you to go first from your dashboard, go to Appearance, Menus. And one of the first things we want to see is that you've started your site. And by starting your site, typically one of the things you do as you start to create pages is you go and set up a menu, okay? So if you haven't done this yet, it'll look like you've just started and you won't. So I want you to go in here, okay? Use whatever snipping tool that you have, because if you're on a Mac, you'll use the keyboard shortcut to take a screenshot. And I want you to take a screenshot of your menus area of the dashboard. That's the first screenshot. That shows us that you got started, you set up a custom menu. This may be blank when you go in there because your theme hasn't auto-generated a menu. It might have an auto-generated menu, and that would still suffice, I guess. But typically, unless you go in here and create a menu and start pulling in the pages, most themes will either do nothing or they'll auto-generate a menu that just in the order of how you create the pages, and it won't be built here, but you'll still have this weird-looking menu that you don't want. You just have to create one and then go down here and make it your primary menu. And certain themes might have additional options here too. So that's the first screenshot. The next 2 will be for the purpose of showing us that you've created some content. I'm not going to ask you guys to go in and show me the content itself. I just want you to go to the posts page, or the posts area of your dashboard. It's not a page, sorry. Pull up posts in your dashboard, take a screenshot of posts. That would be your second screenshot. And I should see that at least a couple of these posts are optimized with Yoast, and that you have more than one post. All right, and then in pages, even though some of them might be blank, you're just kind of creating the skeleton for your main navigation, we should see a bunch of pages have been created, and at least a couple of them are optimized with Yoast. Okay, at this point in the semester, regardless of the strike and what it's done, going into break, you should have at least that much done. Okay, and this would be your third screenshot. So again, the second 2 screenshots would be done like literally like this, from the pages screen and from the posts screen. I want those 3 screenshots into the Dropbox. You can put them in as individual files and you're done. As long as we open them up and we see what we should see, you'll get your 5%. Don't put fake files in there, JPEGs of something else, because we are going to open them. And as long as you do it, you'll get the credit, but there is no late submission for this. Don't email us stuff. This is a very easy 5% to get. We're taking all 3 milestones and just adding them into one. If it's not done by this deadline, you're not getting credit. And I don't know for Depesh's sections, that's for my sections. This is Mike talking. Your December 22nd, which is Friday, at midnight, well, 11:59 p.m. technically. Depesh's sections, in case anybody's watching this, yeah, he's a little bit later, and that's at his discretion. That has nothing to do with my sections, so you guys are a little later. So again, if you're watching this from my sections, which is most of you, yours are due the 22nd at midnight. I'm not even posting this video until the 20th because so many people have been emailing me saying, how do I do these screenshots? Those are the 3 screenshots I want, and the due date, as you can see here in your Dropbox, is Friday night at midnight. There will be no confusion about due dates. There will be no emailing me these screenshots. They go in here. That is the only place they go. That's it. Okay? Get them done.